around the globe at 1, and at 1:30, Healthy Living by the Z Media show. And when we're done with that, 2 o'clock for the homemaker, a few minutes to the hour of 3 o'clock, we'll hand it over to Rita Licious. That's Rita Culture for the rest of the programs in PJ. This afternoon, starting up with Odinma Ikeduru for today, the 9th day of the month of March 2022. Still in the celebration. This discussion.
Non-violent election.
I'm trying to be very
Indicate.
open it.
Look at this. Take it easy.
He's here. I think I passed it. Sorry for that hit. All right, non-violent elections in Ikeduru, our action plan, and that's part 5. Remember, we've been going through this topic since the past 5 weeks. It goes a long way to show how important it is to Odinma Ikeduru and how they feel it must be addressed. Seeing we're to the runway to the event, the main event in 2023, so it's better we sort things out. Remember, we talked about the effect of crystal methamphetamine, popularly known as Odinma. That was last week, and today they're trying to bring forth their action plan, what they have planned out to ensure that there are violent elections in Ikeduru. The representatives, as usual, we have the president and founder of Odinma Ikeduru, that's Chief Elder David Zim today. We have the head media and treasurer of Odinma Ikeduru, Ambassador Sajeri Opara, and the internal auditor, Chief Eso Ohams. A very good afternoon to you.
Thank you.
It will be very interesting to know your action plan. What have you got cooking?
Thank you very much. I want to start by congratulating the executive director of this my radio, Mrs. Lady Wag, and you, special lady on radio,
Yes.
on the International Women,
And all the women.
and all the women
Yes.
of Ikeduru.
Yes.
Congratulations. We are for you.
Yes.
If we are asked to say, you should have 60% and men 40 because you are non-violent. Having said that, Odinma Ikeduru Forum is a focused, non-partisan organization that walks its talks. Anya wudinde ekwuru awusa. Ihe niile anyị na-ekwu, anyị ga-eme eme. For example, when we held seminar on household agriculture, we started training and empowerment and published a blueprint. We are now implementing with Professor F. Nwachukwu of Michael Opera Federal University of Agriculture Umudike as our consultant. When we held peaceful and credible election summit, we shortlisted 4 out of 40 candidates for Imo House. When we held a symposium on cultural voice for the development of Ikeduru, the body is being constituted. So we don't just come here and talk. When we leave talking, we start acting. For almost a month now, we have been discussing non-violent election in Ikeduru. Then, we want to do something about it. So to achieve this, we wish to start by 1, organizing a consultative meeting of eminent sons and daughters of Ikeduru to brainstorm on how to avoid violent elections in Ikeduru. Ohans will emphasize on this. What do we mean here? What do we want to do? 2, war against Mkpụrụmmiri and other drugs that make the youth engage in thuggery. Sajeri will look at this and explain in detail how we want to achieve this. 3, skills acquisition and empowerment for the youth to fight restiveness and poverty. Sajeri is the head, the chairman of the training wing, and the training head is Asagura. Engineer Asagura is not here. Sajeri will explain more on this. In fact, this morning, those we trained last week were all in the office today, and to talk about the empowerment. I told them that today is a wrong day, they should come back. Now, 4, we are going to organize a prayer summit for peaceful election in Ikeduru. Because I put I have one prayer summit. Call your phone. Chineke will not. And finally, we are going to organize a summit on peaceful and credible election in Ikeduru. We have done it before. It worked. We are going to repeat it. Here we have a maybe before election. And we know I'm making any in there. The Ikeduru will understand. So today, we are soliciting for inputs, advice, participation, cooperation, and sponsorship for these programs. Thank you.
Let's go over to you. Okay.
Yes, our president has just told us what we are prepared to do. And this consultative forum or consultative meeting we are having is focused on the impact what it will create for credible and peaceful election. The issue is this: we are not trying to continue saying all these things for ourselves alone. We want to involve the stakeholders of Ikeduru, who are very, very important. Of course, politicians will be involved, but we are going to ask any interested body or person who would like to host this forum. Either in his, but he's not going to be a politician. But we are saying that politicians will be involved. And this will help to cushion the issue of violence in the election. So it will help us, help the Ikeduru people. We don't want to be talking to ourselves alone. We want to involve everybody in the running of peaceful election in Ikeduru. We want to involve Dick and Harry. We want to involve any responsible man or woman in Ikeduru to at least make contributions. It's a sort of think tank discussion, so that people will now profile solutions. People will now bring in their own advice or initiatives on how to cushion the issue of violent election in Ikeduru. This is why we are trying to do this. And please, we would want people to contribute. We want people to assist us. We want people to be with us, at least to achieve this objective.
All right,
Before Jerry comes in.
Yes, we will be going on a short break. When we come back, we will take Ambassador Jerry's own explanation of what we're doing this afternoon. It's still my radio 101.1 FM Owerri. Stay tuned. Action plan of Odinma Ikeduru. Still discussing with the president, the head media, and the internal auditor, Chief Elder Davidson Tuke, Ambassador Sajeri Opara, and Chief Esuo Harms. They're here and we've been discussing that. Just before the break, Ambassador Sajeri also wanted to say something
about the hosting issue in the consultative meeting of eminent sons to brainstorm. This hosting, it can be by church organization. It can be by NGO like our own. It can be individual who is not a politician. So that we don't want it to make it in a public place. And then a stadium, yeah, we won't go on your black. It must be invitational. On your black, and I won't invite. Meeting in Deze can host it. Meeting in Deze can host it. No law only share anybody. But it cannot be in the house of any politician. That's where I want to, what I want to clarify about the hosting itself. Thank you very much.
Yes, my president enumerated about 5 bullet topics of Odinma Ikeduru will handle this year. So the first one has been addressed by Chief Hams. I'm addressing the second one, which is war against Mkpurumiri and other drugs that make the youth engage in thugging. What is Mkpurumiri to start with? We heard that Mkpurumiri in Hausa is called Guzoro. In Igbo, it's Mkpurumiri. On the street, it's known as eyes or glass. The English name is crystal methamphetamine. Ya mkpụrụ mmiri nke ụmụaka na-aṅụ, ha ṅụọ ya, ha kpagharịma. You watch what is going on now. Some radio stations have started promo or advert or talking against mkpụrụ mmiri. Almost all the radio stations in Imo State are saying it. Mkpụrụ mmiri is bad. Mkpụrụ mmiri is bad. But our youth, are they listening? Are they aware that ihe aṅụ ga adịghị mma? So ihe a na-ekwu n'ime ewu mkpụrụ mmiri ihe na-eme ha ṅụchazie ya ha ebido kpagharịma agwa. And most of these are politicians use ohu nye ha mkpụrụ mmiri because they buy it for them. Ha ṅụchazie ya gaa hụ oche election ha hụ nna ha ya dị ka nwatakịrị, ha hụ nne ha kparịa ya, ha hụ somebody that's supposed to help them in life ha kparịa ya because they are not using their brain. Their brain, nothing is there again. That mkpụrụ mmiri or crystal methamphetamine eriene ihe ị ga-aṅụ gị ṅụchaa ya gị hụ wọọlụ ya dị ka ncha anyị nọ n'ụlọ elu na gị na-ahụ ụlọ elu ya dị ka ị nọ n'ala, gaa hụ moto agbaje ya dị ka gị ji makro mafee ya because abana under hallucination. The first breed of madness is when you start with hallucination. Gina huma yari ke huga mirage. Gina lehe yari ke ihe hobra abo obra tato. And most of these people don't know that they are killing themselves. When you take it, it affects your kidney. It affects your lung. It affects your mental thinking. It affects even the way you talk. So why do you engage in something that will bring bad reputation, that will kill the name of the family? They could be kono. The politicians anyị, ndị nne na nna, churches, our community leaders, ndị eze na ndị nze na ndị ọzọ na ndị eze anyị should wage war against this mkpụrụ mmiri. Help us to wage war against it. Join the campaign Odinma Ikeduru is doing because we are going to have a seminar on this. Agbahu, the bad effects of mkpụrụ mmiri. I was coming from over there. Ngwa gị mmadụ ole use nhụrụ n'ụzọ isi kopụrụ. Ị ga-asị, we say that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But with the way they are going, I bet you by that 2023, all na enwe 100 youths, about 30 got mad because of it. And moreover, they don't know what they are doing. Are you getting me? Ị ga-eso na onye erigi ihe ga-eso eri ya. Check your family background. So here in the Kubikono, nyere na anya aka wage war as Odinma Ikeduru is doing to stop this mkpụrụ mmiri ụmụ anyị na-aṅụ because ọ na-ebutere anyị aha ọjọọ, ọ na-emebi obodo, ọ na-ebute izu oshi, ọ na-ebute restiveness, ọ dịghị ọ na-ebute because when you're under the control of alcohol, you can do what you ordinarily you cannot do in life. That's what we are saying.
Yeah. I thank God. What we are asking that very, very shortly, we are going to mount a campaign, a seminar, a conference about how to avoid drug and drug-induced actions. We want cooperation of everybody. It's going to be a public thing. We are going to spend money to do it because that is where our future. Now, after that, in that program, we are calling people who have psychologists. Ndiga ekwu there. Psychologists will be there. Rehabilitation therapists will be there. So that already we have engaged somebody who is in rehabilitation. We have consulted people. We have consulted people. That seminar,
NDLA, anti-drug agencies will attend, security agencies will attend. So it's going to be a very serious thing that the Ikeduru will be involved. Then after that, we start our, that's what we are waiting to start our skills training. Because imecha ha anya to marry him again, ha gashi back. So we have started, after that immediately we will start our skills training. Because our skill training, they are better with orientation. Mother, only the idol, and what next? Then I ain't in a farm. In fact, near pocket money, near training, keep them busy. This is the need for the third bullet or skills acquisition and empowerment for use to fight restiveness and poverty. Because idle mind is devil's workshop. So this is the program we have. And these programs, so that we are now going to ask communities, leaders, politicians, every hand should be on deck to achieve this. Because this reorientation, we home wine, agency, national orientation agency, we have made a lot of wide contact. Then our media, this is in touch with them. They are waiting for us. They will come to Ikeduru. They will come. We have a conference center. Yes. In our secretariat, we have a very hall that can contain over 200 people to do these seminars, so that the people will now get. That's why we want to emphasize. So because this training is very, very important, and our consultant for agriculture, our training is mainly on agriculture, and Professor F.N. Wachuku, who is the consultant in Federal University of Agriculture, is coming on Saturday. Michael Obara is coming on Saturday. He's an Ikeduru son from Amimo. He's coming on Saturday to discuss the modalities. We want to create 6 centers in Ikeduru for animal husbandry. He's a professor. I think he also he delivered a paper at the symposium. So when you put this skill, I got like a community of like a train at least 5 or 6 people that will man these centers. These are some of the programs we have.
Yes, one other program is that I say nkita ngwere gbara luko oshishi aka kpara ya. There's nothing we are or can do without God. So that is why we are trying to organize a prayer summit. A prayer summit in the sense that ihe ọwụla anyị na-eme ga-echiri n'aka Chukwu. So ọ ga-adịkwa n'aka ndị niile wu ndị isi ụka nọ n'Ikeduru. We are going to make a consultation and know which religious or any other people that will be involved. That place will be an open place where that will be held. So we are going to involve ourselves in prayers, fasting, make sure that, one, all these things we have proposed come to fulfillment. Because if we don't invite God to intervene on this improvement issue, the thing will still continue. If we don't call God to help us, install peace and unity in Ikeduru, it will not work. So that is the essence of having a prayer summit, which we have proposed to have in this
as part of our
as part of our action plan.
Okay, let me take the 4th one, bullet point. That skills acquisition and empowerment for youth to fight restlessness and poverty. Yeah, this thing has been empowerment and training, skill acquisition training has been ongoing in Odinma Ikeduru. We have graduated the first phase and then started with second phase before we put a hold to it because of the symposium that was held last year, November 27th at Eziama. You see, this is an avenue we train our youth so that they will be empowered. But the problem we are having now is that we wrote to communities, all the 29 autonomous communities, through the NDS, and appeal to most of our leaders in all these communities to at least sponsor one or two people. But surprisingly, most of these communities, we are still expecting them to react. You see, all this training we are doing, like my brother said, an idle mind is what? A devil's workshop. But if we engage our youth, get trained on, because before we start the skill acquisition, like my president said, we start with orientation. We have to reorientate them. How matter from the bad to the good side. Then we start the skill acquisition. All now train to charge these people and somebody that will empower them. But because our core center is agriculture and ICT. Agriculture and ICT, that's our core skill acquisition for now. For example, you are into fishery or poultry. On your trainer, take care how much an egg is costing now in the market. An egg is costing very soon to be 100 naira for one egg. So we need train them under 2-3 months. On your worry capable to go into poultry farming. Then be okay, because as we are doing it, I get practicals in their homes. You see that before December, on your gari self-sufficient, and the way we program it is that from your community, somebody will sponsor you. So that after that training, he will empower you to start it. No, that's what my president is doing. Get somebody from their community. That community, like now, we have about up to 10 from various communities, and we're expecting more, so that way to do. Train sponsor one or two people from their community. See here, no guy, no bruise, or the to Odinma Ikeduru. Or how much is it? You will 15,000 naira you train.
Alright, so let's go over now to the phone lines to hear contributions of people, maybe questions on 0906 000 1011 0906. Away from your radio set, please. Away. Away from your radio set. Alright. Speak up, please. Speak up. Alright.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, we're on the one of the things we want to do after the training is to establish endowment fund, youth rehabilitation endowment fund, where people, those who don't have 15,000, they don't have 10,000, they can pay 10,000, they can pay 5,000 into that fund. Then we use it and settle those we train as empowerment. Thank you very much.
Hello, good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah.
Okay.
No, when we start when we advertise, in fact, when we are going to do the seminar, it is for anybody. But I won't Ikeduru because the youth Ikeduru join attack. So what we are preparing for them is for every youth. In fact, when the seminar is open, we are going to partner with the consultants who is going to make the seminar a worldwide thing. We're going to be in the platform, we're going to be in the internet, so that people can come because professionals are coming to talk about anti-drug. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. 0906 0001011. Hello. Hello. Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. Your name and location. Away from a radio set. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Please give us your name and number. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You said your name is what again?
Number.
Obi Wanne. It's just Obi Wanne, right?
So you are free to come for the training.
No,
We'll reach you. We'll reach you. We'll reach you. We'll reach you. We'll reach you.
All right. They're going to reach you. Don't worry.
that's what we
Thank you very
want.
much,
To
Obi.
indicate interest.
Obi Wanne.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Let's go over to another caller. Hello. Yes, good afternoon.
Hello.
Okay, thank you very much. We have taken that into consideration because we are creating 6 centers, six training centers in Ikeduru for training in agriculture. Because IMN recognize what you are saying. That's why we want to involve the communities and the DSS. Because I guess headquarters on Ata. Before Monday, Shamakoya, she have they are tapping the training. So they go get about motor go in the game sponsor. So, but we need is a cooperation of the communities and the community leaders. Happens there in the logistics because we agree with you 100%. Already, Professor F.M. Majugu said that there should be 6 centers. We are meeting on Saturday to identify these 6 centers. And these centers will be available to all the mother. Can I at this center? Isn't that? So my colleagues, you can put
biko ihe anyị na-ekwu these centers anyị ga-epik on Saturday ọ mmadụ ka a ga-azụ ọwa pik these 6 centers maybe etinye one na ọkwụ ihe ruzie mgbe ọdụwa onye a ga-ahụ from ọkwụ erechi na complain ma so anyị ga-based on the Ikeduru anyị ga-eme 6 centers and these 6 centers anyị bịakwa ga anya eme ya announce communities can now send people to those centers anyị jeje amụta ya ọkwụghọtago ọ ga-abara anyị uru.
Yes, ihe anyị nụkwa na-ekwu ụna amarana that a lot of things are involved. One, these people we are looking for, these people that we are targeting, they must show interest. If they don't show interest, how do you pick them up? Secondly, we also need sponsors. If the individuals cannot make it, we make it ourselves, because when we get money from sponsors, then we can train them and empower them. So this is the more important thing. We need sponsors, serious sponsors that can help us, because we are just like a group and we need sponsors that will assist us. We cannot do it alone. This is for the betterment of Ikeduru. So those who are well to do should come up and then sponsor, no matter how little, sponsor us so that we can achieve these objectives.
And we want people to nominate philanthropists from the area. Don't tell them, just tell me, tell our secretary, this man is a philanthropist. May approach there's nobody we cannot reach.
Yes.
I am learning how to approach a philanthropist. A main community name a philanthropist. But we cannot be here and know all of them. Onye mwana onye nwere ike inye aka zọ mmadụ napụta otu nwa okorobịa bekee because gịnị agba m so nwere obodo na-arị iwe okorobịa dị mma arị iwe agbọbịa dị mma I won't believe that one. Just give us a philanthropist. Leave the contact. Leave our approaching. We know how to approach and get them. Thank you.
All right, just the last caller before we round off. Hello. All right, let's take the pattern shots now. Starting with you.
Akpọ our number. Gịnye anyị nomination. Ebulu ọnụ. Onye mụnana na-enye aka. Because if Ikeduru, you go to a town, you see very big churches, very big halls, very big
buildings.
Ndị ahụ anyị who philanthropist. Give us name of at least 3 in each community. Leave how we can reach them. We will approach Ibru Mwe. Gas on one nugget. I see Anya gas on one nugget, so don't one nugget. So that on your black peace. That's my party word.
Biko ndị Ikeduru nyere na aka ka Odinma Ikeduru gbakọta aka ịhụ na Ikeduru dị mma. All these wars anyị na-eweji ma mkpụrụ mmiri ma non-violent election n'ihe ọkwa ka Ikeduru dị mma. Esponsọkwa na ụmụaka for skill acquisition ọkwa Ikeduru ka ọ bụ ha n'Ikeduru uru. So meenụ ka anyị rụọ jikọ aka na rụọ ọrụ ka Ikeduru dị n'anya ma ụnụ anwụrụ.
Biko na ndị Ikeduru nwe mmadụ. Ihe anyị ji akpọga n'ihe ka ọ ghere wụ na ọwụ a single voice. Anyị chọrọ olu mmadụ niile. Anyị chọrọ contributions from everybody in Ikeduru. Ka anyị mee Ikeduru ka ọ gaa n'ihu. Biko nụ nyere anyị aka. Bịakwanụ nụ soro na anyị kwụsị ihe ọjọọ mege n'Ikeduru.
Thank you very much for that. And that we've been discussing non-violent elections in Ikeduru, the action plan of Odinma Ikeduru this afternoon on your Super Dial station, my radio 101.1 FM Owerri. And I was with the representatives, I've been with the representatives of Odinma Ikeduru, the president, Chief Elder Davis Toge, the treasurer and head media, Ambassador Sir Jerry Opara, the internal auditor, Chief S.O. Harms. We've been discussing this. It will be another interesting edition next week Wednesday, same time, same station, definitely same frequency. We have any questions apart from the ones you've asked or heard people ask, you know what to do. You can go to the secretariat at Davis Comprehensive School and Ata, yes, and make your inquiries or questions. You can also get through to the president on 0803 746 5046. 0803 746 5046. Claire Iwunzo KK is my name. At 1 o'clock, we will bring in to you the news that's around the globe at 1. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
You don't advertise in social media. They have Facebook.